Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So Colorado State's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And
he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand off from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Was looking for... bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Clowney. Finds his man, it's Gathers. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Power football with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
The Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Rams have their offense in high gear. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Best. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Colorado State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw. It's Clowney. Gets open down the middle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational. Dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more. It's down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like that.
There he goes. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Rams come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Best. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the
offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll try to do it himself. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying play action. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. To the air, it's Clowney. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29 down.
And the Colorado State Rams will take over 1st and 10.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last one. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job finishing.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Picked off off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down. Play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Bargava. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Clowney. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Notre Dame right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll send out the kicker here. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
The Rams send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. Got the quick pass. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Back to pass. It's Clowney. It's complete. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To pay off that opportunity. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Rutgers.
Touchdown, Rams! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Clowney. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that. It was the fact that they forced the turnover. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Rams can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here come the Irish back on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. The run to the left. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to...
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre Dame football, too, you think of all the great coaches they've had, Ara Parseghian, Newt Rockne, Lou Holtz. Those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, wearing the defense down, running the football when they know you're going to do it. This is Notre Dame football to a T. Beautiful.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking downfield, it's Clowney. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Gathers. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Make sure that there's not going to be a return. Bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And I like the... You know, right before the half, you want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Makes the grab. It's Gathers.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Dropping back, it's Clowney. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 zone. It'll be a touchback. One more snap coming before halftime. The running back has it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. from inside his own 10. Let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Best. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Looking to scramble. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Rams are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down. There he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 10 to Rutgers. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense getting set for first down. The give on the option. It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. Off to the races. At the 20. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll go to the ground. Got a little space. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Notre Dame right back to the line. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw. It's Clowney. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. What a great job. Kick bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their...
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for... He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it to the right side. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this defense.
It's third and goal and third and long. Looking for a man. It's Clowney. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. That brings them to within 1.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're getting the field goal.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. Fights off a defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Rides the back on the option, the give. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Clowney. Finds his man. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field and make the fair catch at around the 35. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get some. Turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Looking to take a shot. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Taking it the other way. Good gain on the return in this defense. Them up with a big play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. On the run, fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to pass. It's Clowney. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. What a terrible, terrible shame. Make sure that there's not balls out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Handoff from the shotgun. Snowed under by the defense. The Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Here we go. Looking for space. It's Best.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark. Here come the Irish back on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. To throw, it's Clowney. Catch in the middle, it's Gathers. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. The kick is on its way. He will signal for the fair kick and take it. Inside the 35. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rams come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. A jet sweep pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys?
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks and get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it a... Be backed up to start this drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going... Oh, he's got some space. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Clowney. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Irish send out the punt unit. Good job by the coverage unit up to that return. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up from the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense cut.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. The Rams are marching down the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they take it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, it's in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by just 4 to Rutgers. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This time they'll go to the running game.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The play action fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Bargava. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. To the air, it's Clowney. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. He wants to throw it again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. They're going to run it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll try the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, second down, clock's running. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Dropping back, it's Clowney. Here comes the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.